Hey gamers, this is Dag time and the wait is finally over. Advanced Warfare has been out for what, 48 hours now. Sunday night on a 0 day. I got hold of it on Sunday night, 12 AM, 0 day. Obviously you get that with the pre-order, so was queuing up and waiting for it to count down on my PS4 rather than queuing up. I'm sick of the discs, to be honest. I had a lot of laser issues on my PS3, so I thought this time I'm just going to go for a digital download. It's slightly more expensive, but don't have to keep getting up and changing discs with other games that I play, like FIFA for example, or Grand Theft Auto, which is coming out soon on PS4. So I went for the digital download, and I was not disappointed. There's a lot of guys that wait for the disc, and it kind of comes, some people get the discs during the day, on 0 day, whereas I got mine at 12 AM. And like even with FIFA, there's just a countdown timer. As soon as it's 12 AM, the game is unlocked on your PlayStation 4. It's a pretty sick way of doing it, and that's what I did. So the main question that everyone wants to know is it any good? Well, let's put it this way: it's a lot better than Ghosts, from what we can tell. It's a lot more fun, a lot more energetic, a lot more action. Ghost was was boring, and they took out some of the good stuff from the previous CODs in Ghosts. But most of it's back now, and as I said in my previous videos, right? Advanced Warfare is really based on Black Ops 2. Now even when you play it, you feel like you're in Black Ops 2 maps sometimes. Some of the maps look similar in not in design, but in terms of the the way the buildings are created and the futuristic look and all that. It seems just like Black Ops 2. Remember that the loadout is also a modification of the pick 10, which is now pick 13, so you can actually pick your score streaks for each loadout, which is pretty cool as well. And it sounded like a natural progression of the pick 10 system, so that's quite good. Graphics wise, PS4, I'm on the PS4. This is PS4 graphics. Not much altering done to this, just a bit of brightness I've added. Maybe the recording device just needs to have a little tweak here and there, but the graphics are as they are, and they look amazing on the PS4. There's no doubt about it. I know that the Xbox is running at 720p, I think, but PS4 is running at 1080p, and it looks the dogs. You know what I'm saying, lads? You know what I'm saying? Playability is so much better than Ghost was. I mean, a lot of guys I play with, they kind of given up. They gave up on Ghost a long time ago, but they're loving this at the moment. The sound quality is wicked, similar to Black Ops and Black Ops 2. So like I said, it looks like they used Black Ops 2 as their starting point, and then they modded it, redid all the graphics and stuff, changed a few engines around or rebuilt a few engines, but the core of it seems Black Ops 2 style or Black Ops 2 feel, which is good obviously. So we're all loving that. Maps, well, if we do a comparison with the release maps versus Ghosts versus Advanced Warfare, there's no comparison. The Ghost maps were shite, and most of them were quite poor. So far the review on these maps has been pretty good in general. This I believe is Atlas Gorge. I'm still trying to learn all the names, so I think it's Atlas Gorge. Correct me if I'm wrong, just drop a message on the video if I'm wrong. I think it's Atlas Gorge. And it's pretty good map actually, this one. I'm loving Riot, and I'm loving Greenland, or is it Green Park or Greenland? That's pretty sick map too. So it's pretty good overall. Weapons in general are pretty decent, similar to what we had on Black Ops 2, and some from the Ghost weapons list, and that's pretty good. And there's a few fancy weapons like this laser beam thing. You've probably seen the screenshots of that over the last 6-7 months while we've been waiting for this game to actually come out. In general, I have to say that Sledgehammer Games have done a good job. Downsides, well, the major downside is, and it's the elephant in the room, is lag. Now lots of people are complaining about the lag in this game. The lag, you would have thought they would have tried to at least rectify some of it by now, and from experience the lag is very similar to the way Black Ops 2 used to lag, and people on really lame connections get such a connection advantage over you because the game is running a lag compensation algorithm or something like that, Ooh, did you see that punch? I like that, by the way, rather than the knife or the panic knifing. So lag, they've taken Black Ops 2 as their base by the looks of it. They probably won't admit it, but they have. And you can tell by the way the game works and the gameplay is very similar to Black Ops 2, which is good, like I said. But why have you taken the same kind of lag compensation system from Black Ops 2? I mean, this is the 21st century now. We've got next gen consoles. We should have a next gen way of managing the connection, and not having to use peer-to-peer connection system, right? We should have dedicated servers by now. Now let's not forget how expensive is this game. Just for a copy on the PS4, the digital version is like £54, or I don't know what that works out in dollars, but that's not cheap. And for those guys buying, you know, the DLC, the Call of Duty Year Pass or whatever it is, with the DLCs, for unlimited DLCs, you know, it's like 90 odd quid. That's like $100 odd for people. You know, that's a lot of money to be paying to be spending on a game like this, and then having to complain about lag. Come on, Activision, sort it out. You know you guys make enough money on this game as it is, and not just this game, all the other Call of Duties as well. Why are there no dedicated servers? Explain that to me. Why are there no dedicated servers? They should have had dedicated servers on release day, so people don't give out bad reviews and all this kind of stuff. You guys have got enough money in your pockets to pull out dedicated servers, right? Now, I think with Ghosts there was a bit of a split in terms of there were dedicated servers, but there was also a peer-to-peer system, so they were using both. And to be honest, the lag in Ghosts was not that bad. It was pretty decent. Now, on this, there's times where it's amazing, and you know when it's amazing, you have such a connection advantage over the other guy. They got no chance of beating you, right? But then when it's the other way around, no matter how good you are, no matter how early you shoot, no matter how quick your reflexes are, you're still going to lose the gunfight. And I think there's some videos out already where, you know, one guy on his screen, he's shot the guy, he's got like 8 hit markers, but in the replay on his death, from the other guy's perspective, he got 1 hit marker. And what the hell is that all about? Come on, Activision, you need to sort this out. It's a fundamental. There's no point in having an amazing game with all the fancy graphics and sick gameplay when you can't even play the game because lag is such a big factor in it. Lag should never be a big factor in it. I know it's the nature of the internet, but there are techniques and ways around that, and there are better ways of managing it than the way it's being managed at the moment in Black Ops, in Advanced Warfare. So Activision, you're taking our money, so sort it out. You know, we want to play the game. We don't mind spending the money in the game, but you gotta make it. You gotta make it worth our while in the sense that we want to enjoy it, right? Look at that! What a shot! Go on, Duck. That's what I'm talking about. If you want us to spend the money, then you gotta pull out the stops for things like that, for simple things like lag. I mean, we shouldn't even be talking about lag in this video, but unfortunately, it's come back, and it was quite bad on Black Ops 2 for me. And it seems like I've got the same problems again, and there's a lot of other guys saying that it's unplayable for them, and it's not unplayable for me, but I can tell when there's a lot of lag going on, and I think a lot of the guys that I'm playing with, they're complaining of it too. So I hope Activision sort it out, get the dedicated servers up and running ASAP. Bad boys, we don't want to wait too long for that. I know there's a whole load of fixes coming out, but I have not seen dedicated servers on that list. I hope they bring it out very, very soon. In general, for a lot of people, the game will be okay. It is still playable, even with the lag issue. You just have to kind of manage it in your game style and gameplay for the time being, and then until they can resolve that. I would say overall the game is definitely worth it. Hopefully they sort the lag issue out with dedicated servers. Jump on the Facebook page, hit like on the video, and make sure you make your opinions known on the lag issue on our Facebook page. And you know, hopefully Activision are watching. Peace out.